It's Thursday morning before work, and we are headed to get our second epidural injection in my back. Fingers crossed this one works. Let's do it. And I'm all done. The procedure itself is like 6 minutes or something, and I don't even believe it's that long because it was genuinely one song. Like, they play music, 'cause it's not an operating room, but it's a procedure room, and they play music, and it was one song, but I was in there for like 17 minutes between like walking in, registering, sitting, them taking my vitals, the procedure, and then scheduling my follow-up and walking out. So last time when I got this injection, they went straight on. Like, they went straight into my spine where I have my herniated disc. And since it like didn't work, they went sideways, kind of. They went at an angle. So instead of going straight on, they went like to the side. So just like a different angle to hopefully get the steroids in there a little better and get things to kind of calm down and work for the good of my body, and so I'm not in pain anymore. So they do lidocaine first. And so last time I was numb probably until maybe around dinner or right before dinner, I think. And then the next 2 days were kind of brutal because the area is inflamed already, and then you're just adding fluid to an inflamed area. So swelling on top of swelling. So it gets uncomfy because your body is like, why is all of this in one area? I do not like it. And then it presses against nerves and it doesn't feel great. So last time, the 2 days after were like 0% fun. So I'm expecting that. And then they said the medicine takes like about a week, and then I have a follow-up in 6 weeks. And fingers crossed, this paired with the chiropractor, I'm working with a friend who does myofascial releases and like the structure of your body. And so hopefully between that and all the things, we'll get going and I can start lifting heavy again. But now we have to go to work because last time I took PTO and I didn't really need to. I liked having the PTO day and the day off, but I am fresh out. Like, all of my PTO is planned for other things. So we're just gonna go, and hopefully no one needs me to like walk 2 miles in the plant because I don't think I'm supposed to. All right, it's lunchtime, and I was gonna go to my parents for lunch because they live 7 minutes from where I'm working right now, and it's free, obviously, but I just had like kind of a rough morning at work, and like I said, it's lunch. I got my epidural this morning, and I'm starting to get in some pain. I think it's because it is at a different angle, I guess. And maybe it's more medicine, like more steroids or something, but I, like, sitting at my desk, I was like I was just like breathing through it. I was like, this does not feel good. So, and then on top of just like not having a great morning at work, I am foregoing my parents' house to get Chick-fil-A so I can sit in my car by myself and just sit. Plus, I was like writing down all these things I have to do. And one of them involves cleaning the house because we have Airbnb people tomorrow.
Alright, what's a good name for the order?
Courtney?
How can I serve you today?
I'm gonna do the 12-count grilled nugget meal with fries.
And what to drink with that?
A Dr. Pepper. And then could I also get Chick-fil-A sauce and ketchup?
Will that be all for you?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel guilty that they have to say my pleasure when I say thank you, but like sometimes I like want to get them out of it, and so they don't have to say it because I'm sure it gets so annoying. But what else do you say other than thank you? Also, fun fact, I actually don't really like soft drinks because I don't like carbonation. Like, I'm gluten-free, so I can't have beer, so I usually drink seltzers if I'm drinking, and like, I don't even like seltzers. So I usually drink mom water, which is like a seltzer, but it's water. There's no bubbles in it. But I hate carbonation. I just need a little something to take the edge off. So I'm probably gonna take 4 sips of this Dr. Pepper and be like, that was good, and not drink any of it. And as I am in the drive-through line, I've been gone for probably less than 5 minutes. Like, the Chick-fil-A is so close to this office. I get a message on WebEx Where you at? Oh my God. I'm done with work. I'm not doing well. Let me tell you, I am not doing well. But we need to go to Target because I have a return, and then I also need to buy bedding for the second bedroom in the upstairs unit of the duplex. So I bought sheets, but I need a comforter and pillows and a fan. We need a fan to put in the upstairs of the house for the Airbnb people this weekend. There's fans in both bedrooms, and there's a window unit in one of the other bedrooms, but I just don't want the guests to get too hot, so I'm gonna stash another fan up there just in case they need it, and hopefully that'll help. So fan, pillows, comforter. Do we think we can get out of there under, I'm gonna say $250. Return done. Now we need to get comforter, pillows, fan. The colors upstairs are like rust and yellow and a little bit of pink. The other bedroom has a rust comforter, so I kind of like this one. It's like a mustard and then it has these little tufts on it, and it comes with like the pillow shams, obviously. Everything else is either a quilt or a duvet, and I don't love that. I'm more of a comforter gal. But I actually really like this teal one because I love this pillow and it would go with that. But that might be a little too much. Okay, but this quilt is on sale and it goes with the color scheme and it's reversible. This is the inside. And I think this could be cute just in the interest of not spending $1 million. What do we think? It's a quilt, but it's on sale. Okay, this might not be worth it because this doesn't come with shams. It's like just the quilt. So these are the closest shams I could find. I actually really liked this one to go with it, but this is only one and I cannot for the life of me find another one. So these are close, but these are $15 each. And if this is $29 and these are both $30, we're at $59, or that's $69 and matches. So this might not be worth it. I found these two to kind of tie in. Here's yellow, so the yellow in the comforter, and then like the red that's in the other room. Love a lumbar pillow. So now we need actual pillows and a fan. I'm gonna get 2 firm and 2 soft, and then they can decide which ones they like. Lovely. But why do I want this? It's a llama hanging out of a car. For starters, 2 different sets of people gave me compliments. One was a mom and her daughter, and the mom kept like staring at me, and sometimes when really anyone stares at me more than just like they're staring at me, I notice they're staring, they look away and they don't look back, but they get caught and then they keep looking back at me, I make it a point to also look at them. I'm like, if you're gonna make this uncomfy, me too. But she was like kind of doing that. So I looked at her and she goes, I love your outfit. And I'm wearing a jumpsuit. And I was like, I got it from here. This jumpsuit is from Target. And then I was checking out and there was an older couple behind me. And actually, let me take that back. They were my parents' age, honestly, probably in the mid-60s. And I'm wearing these Adidas Gazelles, and the woman goes, my daughter has those same shoes. And I was like, oh, I love them. It lets me wear tennis shoes to work, but still looks like I know what I'm talking about. And the dad was like, that's key. If you look like it, then they'll believe you. And I was like, yeah, it's the whole fake it till you make it thing. And he was like, we've been doing this for years and we're still faking it. You just get better at faking it. And I was like, honestly, that's fantastic to hear because I never feel like I know what I'm doing. Okay, who wants to guess if we spent less than $250? I'm gonna say we did, and here's why. One, I had a return, and the return was $110. Okay, so we're already starting in the negative. My total was $355, but if we take the $110 off, we are below $250. Also, I got the comforter, the pillows. I forgot that I hung curtain rods with no curtains. So there are 3 sets of curtain rods in the top unit of the duplex with no curtains. So I bought curtains. And then the same mirror that I bought for the first bedroom, I was like, I saw it again and I was like, oh, I'll just buy it for the second bedroom, because outside of the full-length mirror in the living room and the bathroom, there's not mirrors in the room. So unless, potentially 2 girls renting it, and I'm assuming, what if they need the bathroom at the same time? So that way they could like do their makeup in their rooms or something, but they just have another mirror. So I was making sure that there's a mirror in both rooms. So I did buy a mirror. So I didn't buy a fan. I bought 5 panels of curtains. Yeah, 5 panels of curtains and a mirror. Oh, and art for the second bedroom. There's nothing on the walls. So I bought a cute little like abstract painting thing that I could definitely do on my own, but it is what it is, to hang in there. So we actually got more and we still stayed under budget, you know what I mean? Oh, and I bought pineapple because I'm hungry and I'm an adult and I can. But now we have to go to the duplex to get sheets. The clean sheets for the house are at the duplex. Both sets, actually. So we need to go to the duplex to get the sheets to then go to the house to put the sheets on those beds and clean it for the people tomorrow. I want to be asleep by 9 p.m. Here are the sheets, the twin, the king, and the full. Hello. Hi. Some other towels and the cover that goes on the mop. So right there, ready to rock, right, Nose Balls? You wanna go to the house? Let's go to the house. All right, so upstairs is clean and we've got a fan running, right? Oh, you need to go way higher. Okay. Hopefully, no, this needs to be on. Can I just do forever? 8 hours plus 4 hours plus 2 hours plus 1 hour. Yeah, it's 15 hours. Clean this out. Got a fan to put this. It's in front of a vent, so hopefully it just kind of cools things down. AC unit in here in the window, and then this fan to hopefully kind of shoot it out. Master bedroom, clean. I can't wait till I get to use my closets. I have clothes in here. Bathroom's clean. Front room clean. Kitchen cleaned and done, and let's get out of here. Right? You wanna get out of here? Everything is out of the car, but that's just gonna have to be a tomorrow thing because I'm in a ton of pain and I just wanna sit down for the rest of the night until I go to bed and eat dinner, and that's it. So we're sitting here on the couch and I get a text from the 2 travel nurses who are potentially renting the upstairs unit, and I had sent them pictures earlier this week just to be like, this is what it looks like, whatever. And she was like, oh, it's so cute. The one girl I was talking to, she was like, my roommate is flying in tonight to Louisville. We're gonna like talk about it, map it out to whatever hospital they're at, and we'll let you know. And then I hadn't heard from her, and I was actually gonna text her tonight and be like, hey, I kind of need an update. Otherwise I was gonna put it up for rent like on Furnish Finders. But sitting here and I get a text and it says, hey Courtney, are you at the duplex? From this girl. And I was like, yeah, what's up? She said, can we come see it? We drove by earlier and we thought it was so cute. And I was like, oh yeah, just chilling. I was literally sitting on this couch. Yeah, you can come see it. And I was preparing for like, we'll be there in 15, whatever. Next text, I think we're here. Oh, okay. So then I was like, are you all okay with dogs? Just to make sure. And then took Nolly outside on a leash because she's a jumper. And the 2 girls work at one of the hospitals downtown, so it's probably like 12, 15 minutes from here, so not that bad. And I took them upstairs. It's a mess because I'm still working on the second bedroom, and just from moving things around, it's a little bit of a mess. And I was like, I'm so sorry, it won't look like this when you move in. And they were like, we literally don't care, we're so low-key. And they loved it. They thought it was so cute, and I am hoping that we can like send them a contract, but I don't want to push it. Like they were saying like, yeah, we love it, like how would you guys like to be paid, when could we move? But I feel like I just need to hear like a we'll take it, or like I don't know. So I'm gonna text her a little later, maybe ask for their emails and be like, hey, what are your emails, and we'll send you like a contract, something like that, and we'll see how that goes. Do you ever just think to yourself, wow, I don't want to go to work, and then you get in like an existential crisis because you're like, we have to do this for like 30 years. I'm not saying 40 because I'll lose it. But you know what I mean? Like, man, I don't want to do this. And then you're like, wow, I have to do this every week, 5 days a week for forever because I like being able to pay my bills. Like, that's insane and sad. I need to get my bangs a little cut. We don't have time for that. And if you're my hairstylist, you didn't hear that. Okay, now that I've got the craziest poof on top of my head. Also, I have like 3 Zoom calls for a virtual assistant today. And I don't like the word assistant because, I don't know, it weirds me out a little bit. What I need is someone to be more like a partner. There are things that I need to get done while I'm at work. And I just think about like, oh my gosh, if I wasn't at work right now, I could be getting so much done, like of my own stuff. So some of it is I want someone to be able to do that stuff. So that's like the assistant part because it's super simple, like cutting videos, uploading videos, making graphics or things like that. But on the other hand, I also need someone to like look at me and be like, you need to go get this done. I need this from you like today. Someone to kind of get my ass into gear. You know what I mean? Day 2 update on the epidural. The pain and the like pressure that I was feeling yesterday, and it was absolutely terrible, is gone from my lower back. I think the medicine has spread, so that's good. But it's like in my legs, like my calves and like my lower legs feel really full and just like heavy. Not painful, but I think some more movement today, lots of water, of course, and I think it'll be good. It's after work on Friday, and I have talked to 4 girlies about a virtual assistant position. The problem is that I love them all because I am just a girly who loves other girlies, and I love to chat. I love to just relate with other women specifically. And so after every call, I'm like, oh, I love her. But the problem is I can't hire them all. So like a part of me, like they all have different strengths, which I also love. So now I've been trying to decide like, out of all the projects I need done or that I want help with, because like I said, I don't love the term assistant. What I really need is just somebody to come alongside me and manage me because my brain is in 1 million directions at all times, but to like kind of like partner with me to get these projects done. And so they all have different strengths. And so I'm just like, okay, this girl is really good at this aspect. What if I could just hire her for this part and then use this other girl for this part? And then we could all be like a cute little team. Like in my world, everyone would love each other and work together, but that's not possible. So I'm gonna have to sit down and like for real pro con this because I just love them all. And they all made me feel like they could come alongside me and we would work really well together to get it done. So that's good, honestly. Like I'm glad that I didn't feel like, oh, maybe I'm not glad. I don't know. I didn't feel like any of them, I thought they're not capable of this or like we didn't vibe. So that was good. Maybe that was bad because it makes this decision harder. And you know, Denali has been no help this whole time. Just a potato. No help. Some of my friends, actually my friends that were at the beach, just texted us and said that her sister wants to babysit their beautiful baby boy who we all love. So she texted our friend group and she was like, hey, we have a babysitter. You guys want to get dinner and drinks? Yes, absolutely. So we're gonna work on the duplex for a little bit and then we have to get ready to go to dinner. I tell you, there are a lot of times where I'm like, I don't want to do anything tonight. I will be doing nothing. Don't expect me to make any plans. And then I have certain friends that if they're like, do you want to go do this? I will be like, sitting on the couch who? I'll be there. But only certain friends. Not everybody gets that treatment. I bought this same mirror that's gonna go in the other bedroom, so at least they'll match. Yesterday when the girls were here, they were like, do you have TVs in the rooms? Because we have our own TVs. That was not something I thought about. Also, there is a TV in the living room, of course. I just don't have a TV in my room, and I haven't in maybe a decade, honestly. So I just didn't think about it. Also, that would have been so expensive, but they said they have their own, and I was like, yeah, do whatever you want. It's your room. Oh, I forgot to buy a mattress protector. This is the little stuff that's gonna take all my money. It's not just the sheets or just the pillows. It's, okay, you have sheets, but you need a mattress protector. Or when I was originally buying stuff for the kitchen, like I didn't even think about like a can opener. Like there's just such little things that you don't realize you're missing until you like live in it, which I think all rental property owners should live in their property for like a week or something. I shouldn't have my shoes on. So they know what's missing or something like that. I've mentioned that before, but still. Also, I'm not totally sold on the layout of this room. I did buy a headboard, and it is here. I think it's actually on the porch, honestly. But the bed could either go this way. I was originally imagining it this way. But there's a desk up here. So if we did it this way, we could keep the desk. But I don't really think the desk is crucial. I mean, the other room doesn't have a desk. Just one less piece of furniture to haul out of here. Well, I don't even think the desk can stay anyway, because now that I'm thinking about it, a nightstand would go right here. And if the desk is right here, you wouldn't really be able to like maneuver. God, this girl is gonna have a time making this bed. Or maybe she won't, you know? To each their own. At the house, there's 2 sets of sheets for each bed, mostly because it's just easier. If there's like a quick flip, there's 2 sets of sheets for each bed. But also, just like as an adult, I have 2 pairs of sheets for my bed. Should I buy the girls 2 sets of sheets? Or do you think that matters? I guess I could text them. Be like, do you want another set of sheets? They kept saying over and over again, they're like, we are so low maintenance, which I believe, honestly. But they did think it was cute, which made me happy because, I don't know, I just feel like I put a lot of work into wanting to make it feel homey and cozy. Not like you're just staying at a rental. I want people to feel like they can come in and kick their shoes off, invite friends if they want to. Like, actually, what it boils down to is I think I want them to feel loved. Like, I want them to feel taken care of. And so if that means that it's in cute pillows, then that is how we do it. They did say that these bedrooms are bigger than the bedrooms they're in right now. Like, happy, though this is not gonna fit. Holy smokes. What size is this pillow? Oh, it says king. Am I an idiot? That one says standard. Oh my gosh, Courtney Lane. Oh, dang it. Well, where we're going to dinner is by Target, so man, I'm at Target every day, which, you know, isn't a bad thing, but God, how did I not notice that? Well, I was just having such a bad day yesterday. So let's pretend there's a second one. I feel like I can never complete a project all the way through in one go. Like, all the pillows can't work out, of course. Always has to be some kind of hiccup. I shouldn't rip those off yet. This is technically the bottom, because this is where the tags are. Like, this way. But I was kind of thinking this way. And then this rust pillow, which will complement the other room. I got them both room darkening curtains because they're nurses and I don't know what shift they work. If they're night shift and need to sleep during the day, or maybe they're just sensitive sleepers and they like the room to be completely dark. Do you like this color? Feel like it goes? Don't tell me if you don't. Oh, those are cute. I want to sleep up here. What? This is so cute. I impressed myself. Here's the dinner fit. Okay, I bit the bullet and I bought the Goldie jeans a couple weeks ago because I wanted to see if they were as good as everyone says they were. Spoiler alert, they are, which is very unfortunate. But I got my regular size. I got a 26, but they were way too big and everyone said size down. So I returned them and got a 25 and they're perfect. I got the long short. There is like the regular shorts and then the long short because I can't deal with feeling like my butt's hanging out, but they are worth it. Today is the day. The deck is gonna get worked on and she will be better than before. My parents are on their way over with the goods. So take a look. She's coming down. Right, because it's the bottom.
And then you want to
Is
make sure
that
it's
corner, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that. Well, that's not right. Level. I can't see. This is such a terrible. That might have been the best one.
You need to measure your ward. Like they're too wide or something. There, or that.
Great. Lines. Have you seen Dad do this before? What is?
Oh, he's making sure that
Ugh.
he has to make sure that it's square. That I mean, it might look here, but compared to that side
It's not.
and that corner, it might not be square.
Attach it. I'm assuming we should go these two. And some of these are going to be to attach it to the frame, but we're not doing that. Cute. Keep going. There you go. I think it's going to have to be this way. You just cover the least amount of window. But do you feel like they all... Like that one's rust, and this one's yellow, and then, you know?
I do like the colors and stuff.
And then downstairs is green and blue. This is a two-person job. We need a screwdriver.
Oh, that's
And
in Alabama. That's right.
Rainbow Alabama. So this one is wrong. Yeah. Oh shoot. What?
Yeah, it should be the other side.
Well, just don't do that one.
See, because it's...
Don't do that one.
Those are the round ones. Tops.
Yes. Help me. Okay. Ankle. Oh yeah, this is way more secure.
Okay, let's pull it over that way. Well,
Your side in.
yes.
Hold on, I got it. That makes more sense. Now we need the top you built.
Oh, yeah.
I understand. Okay, the dresser is done, and when you walk into the room, here's the bed, There's just a little space right here. And then this is where it opens up. I mean, it's not a huge bedroom, but at least you have some space. And then the closet is over here. Okay, day 1 progress. We've got this cement hole and that cement hole. And those will be for 2 new posts tomorrow. My dad's coming over bright and early tomorrow. Hi, puppy dog. This is one of those days where I feel like there's a lot to do, but I'm actually fairly optimistic about accomplishing most of it. I don't think all of it will get done, but I think a good chunk can get done. So I've started to go to a new gym, kind of. I still go to my CrossFit gym because all my friends are there, but since I can't do a lot of Olympic lifting because of my back, and a lot of the moves we do in CrossFit just like ain't happening, I started going to like more of a commercial gym. So that days that I can't do the CrossFit workout, I can still go work out. And it's actually been really nice. The gym is like, first of all, the gym is really cool, but everyone has been awesome. It's new, well, relatively new in the past couple of years. So the equipment is really nice. It's a very cool, this is so cheesy, but it's a very cool like aesthetic. They have like a smoothie bar, like a protein smoothie bar thing. So sometimes when I'm done working out, I'll just get a protein shake if I know that I'm not going to be eating soon. Like if I go after work and I know that I am not going to eat dinner like in the next hour or something, I'll get a protein shake. And I cannot prove this, but I have a zit on my chin and a zit on my jawline. The only time I get zits there is when I eat whey protein or vitamin B12 or biotin. That is the only time I get zits on my jawline. And for a really long time, I was breaking out just on my jaw and kind of on my cheeks. Oh my gosh, it was so bad for years. And one of my friends is my esthetician. So I was like texting her and I was like, I am doing all the right things. Why am I still breaking out? And she was like, you're sending me like a food diary. Everything you eat today, you need to text me. I started my day with those Premier protein shakes. And it was like the caramel one because I was putting it in my coffee. And I was like, look, I'm having protein coffee. And she was like, don't send me any more. Like it was like, you know, I think I was working remote because I was at my parents' house. So it was, you know, 7:30 in the morning and I had just like started my day like eating breakfast, and she was like, you don't even need to send me anymore, like this is it. Like whey protein can break people out. Like some people tolerate whey really well, it's not a big deal, but that is not my story. And so I immediately, like I'm talking like that day, threw out those Premier protein shakes, switched to vegan protein, and my acne went away in a matter of weeks. It was like I had been like searching for these answers for so long, and it was just that one switch, done. I was like, why did I not know this before? Granted, my esthetician didn't know I was doing that either. That was in 2020, I think, and I've been on vegan protein, and I check my supplements so carefully, like ever since that conversation with her. I was like, if I am going to budget for nice skincare, which granted, her like medical grade skincare is still cheaper than Sephora, but y'all aren't ready for that, and take care of my face, then I gotta go balls to the wall. Like I gotta go all in. Anyways, so the new gym has this protein bar or smoothie protein shake option and they have vegan protein, and I always say, hey, can I have this shake with vegan protein or whatever? And I cannot prove it, but I think somebody last week used whey protein instead of vegan, and it is, and they hurt. They're like the undergrounder ones that like hurt to the touch. So I'm really upset about that. Ugh, also, I'm on so many Airbnb host Facebook pages, and I have never ever had a problem at my house. Knock on all the things. Usually people take really good care of my house. I haven't had any problems. One time I did think a group of college kids ruined my plumbing, but turns out it was just my plumbing because my house is 100 years old. But so I thought it was them, but it wasn't them. And one time some lady broke a lamp, but immediately paid me for it. Like it broke, and she was like, oh my God, send me a picture like immediately. She was like, I broke this, I'm so sorry, let me know how much it was. It was like 20 bucks from Target. So I told her and she just sent me 20 bucks. Like, that is like the worst of the worst. But I see these horror stories on these Facebook pages because people almost always are just posting to complain. You're not posting to like sing the praises of a guest. Also, this is worldwide. Like, there are people who have Airbnbs in Europe or South Africa, or like whoever is on Facebook can be in this Facebook page, obviously. But I see these horror stories about guests who are needy, and it's almost always the guests that are the neediest that are the pickiest, and almost always the rudest. And I say almost always because these are just things that I am seeing, like I said, on this Facebook page, because all of my guests have been phenomenal. And I really think it is because it's my house. I think because I say, hey, this is my primary residence, like I do live here, please take care of it like you would take care of your own. I think that kind of level sets people, and they're like, oh, like this isn't my 9th house, whatever, and I'm just some management company that owns this and whatever. Like, this is my house and I'm doing it to help pay my bills. And so I think that's part of it, and people are just a little bit kinder to my house, honestly. So I have yet to have any needy guests, but from the page that I notice, when guests are needy and picky and you bend over backwards for them, like, can I have an extra this? Do you have this? And hosts are like running all over the place to keep these guests happy. You can never satisfy those people. Like, the posts are almost always, I bent over backwards for this guest and then they left me 3 stars. Or they said that the check-in process was hard, or like they still complained even though I did everything I could to fulfill every request, make sure everything that they asked for was done, and make their stay the best it could, and they still hated it. Like, some people you just can't please. And I know there are those people, and they live in a very miserable world in their eyes, and that's not a fun way to live, but if that's how they want to live, then whatever. The family that is staying at my house this weekend, they checked in on Friday and they check out today. The mom, I'm assuming the mom is who booked, messaged me Wednesday night, and she was like, hey, do you have a 4-bedroom house that we could have instead? And I was like, girl, no. Like, and like in my head, once again, she doesn't know me. And a lot of people on Airbnb are people who have multiple rental properties and are a management company, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm so sorry, I don't. I didn't hear from her. The day before this day, I always send the check-in instructions. So I sent in her check-in instructions because each guest gets like an individual code for the front door. And I was like, here's your code for the front door. I never heard from her. Check-in is at 3 p.m. on whatever day you check in. They got in at like 9. I know they're traveling, and she told me that they were coming to Kentucky Kingdom, which is like the Six Flags here. And so they got in at like a little after 9 because I got the alerts on my phone that there was like motion at the front door or whatever. And then I get a text that she's putting stuff in the fridge, and there was like 2 crumbs in the back of the fridge, which I thought I wiped down the fridge, so maybe I just didn't reach all the way back, or that's on me. I am my cleaner. She said, just to let you know, like, the fridge is dirty. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, obviously. And it's not like I can refund a cleaning fee because I don't charge a cleaning fee. So I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She texted me back and she said, no worries. I just wanted to let you know if there's anything else wrong, I'll let you know. Which, I don't know why that sentence like put me on edge and like gave me so much anxiety. I think it's because by itself, it's a negative sentence. Like, she's not saying she's gonna look for what's right. She's already saying, I'm gonna look for what's wrong. And if it's wrong, I'm gonna tell you. And I think it's because my generation is full of people pleasers. Like, think about like there's so many jokes on like TikTok and Instagram of like skits where it's like, oh, I think a millennial, their food order is wrong, but we don't send it backwards. Like, no big deal, I'll eat it, no worries. No, it's fine. No, you did perfect, I will eat this, whatever. Like, we just try not to inconvenience people. So her just saying like, if anything else is wrong, I'll let you know. So to me, she's already looking for everything that's wrong. So that put me on edge. And then this was Friday while I was at dinner with all my friends. And like 10 minutes later, I get a text, do you have a grill? We want to cook burgers. That is not, it's not in my listing that I have a grill. I get nervous because with a grill comes the risk of people not putting it out, and it's a literal fire. And then you have to clean it after every guest. And that's just like one more thing to clean. And I don't want to. If you want a grill, just pick a different house. I don't know. So, and I think I was just thinking like she already regrets being in the house because she asked me for a 4-bedroom and I have a 3-bedroom. And so she was already like annoyed because maybe at herself because she picked the wrong house and then was like taking it out on me. I don't know. She says, do you have a grill? We want to cook burgers. And I just said, that's not an amenity that we offer. However, there is a great burger place within walking distance to the house. I'd sent her the name of the restaurant, and I know they have kids because they're going to Kentucky Kingdom. And I said, but that restaurant has a great outdoor space for kids. Like, I don't have a grill, but here's an alternative, and I know it will fit your family, and it's within walking distance, so you wouldn't have to spend gas money and whatever. So I like tried to negate the problem. Doesn't answer me. And then I get another text, hey, the living room fan doesn't work. It didn't even work when I moved in. Like, in my inspection report, it doesn't work. And I've also never I never needed to turn it on, I guess, but it doesn't work. It just never has, and it has not been on the top of the priority list to like get an electrician or even my dad to look at why that fan doesn't work and whatever, but the light in the fan works. So, however, I do know the fan doesn't work, and I also know that the upstairs of the house gets hot because there's no air conditioning, but there are window units, and then I put up extra fans. There's 2 tower fans and a box fan. I just bought the box fan to put up there. So she says, hey, the fan in the living room doesn't work, just want to let you know. And I straight up said, unfortunately, or I said, yes, I know, unfortunately, it didn't even work when I bought the house. However, I supplied several extra fans upstairs. Please move them to where you see fit. Like, every time you have a problem, here's my solution. And I'm trying to like go above and beyond. Like, okay, I don't have a grill, but this restaurant's really good. I don't have fans, but that fan doesn't work, but I gave you 3 extra fans. And I have been on edge all weekend because I'm like, she is just going to find any reason for something to be wrong and ask for a refund or whatever, even though she's the one that booked the house knowing that it wasn't 4 bedrooms, knowing the beds I have, knowing I don't have a grill, and I'm a really big people pleaser. So hearing that she's not totally satisfied with my house makes me really sad. But today is her checkout day. I didn't hear anything from her yesterday. I was like afraid she was gonna go to Kentucky Kingdom and be like, it's too hot and somehow it's my fault. And I'm trying to assume the best. Like, almost always I assume the best in people to a fault. Like, it has gotten me in trouble a time or two because I'm like, oh no, it's fine. They're doing this because they don't mean it, and it bites me in the butt. However, but today is her checkout day. The night before, I always send the checkout message. I don't have a cleaning fee and I don't have checkout chores. I was like, checkout's at 10 a.m. Our only checkout instructions are that you make sure you have all your belongings and you drive home safe. And then I say like, I hope you had fun in my city, and if you have time, I would love for you to sign my guest book, which only like 30% of people actually sign my guest book. So I sent that last night. I get a message from her just now, well, a little bit ago, and checkout's at 10. She messaged me at 9:30 and was like, actually, can we check out at 11? We're going back to the park today and it's raining. Luckily, it's not like I have real cleaners. I am the cleaner to be like, well, I need to tell my cleaners to delay it, whatever. And I would have said yes regardless, but I'm just like, I've been trying to be so kind and understanding and do everything I can for this guest, and I was like, I'm so nervous that even when I say, yeah, you can check out at 11, no big deal, she's still gonna leave me a bad review. That might not be true. I might be psyching myself out for no reason, So I'm letting her check out at 11, and I hope the house is okay. I hope she doesn't leave me a bad review. So that's part of what we have to do today. Don't mind all of my rambles. My dad is back at the house to keep working on the deck. I really want to be able to finish upstairs today. There needs to be a new lock on the door. It's gonna be a keypad lock, so they can have their own code to put in. So that needs to be put on the door, but that's easy and whatever. So other than that, I want it to be done. Like, there's no other furniture we need to buy. I want to be able to clean it, get everything out, and literally have it move in ready for them today. I need to do a lot of laundry. And then we're gonna have to go and check on the house. I want to do it today. Normally, our next guests aren't until next Friday. The next Airbnb people aren't until next Friday. And normally I would probably wait until tomorrow or Tuesday to go and clean the house, but I want to do it today just in case something is wrong. And I can kind of talk to her about it like immediately. I'm saying that assuming something's wrong. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna go over there. The house is gonna be great, and it's gonna be so easy to clean. It's gonna be great. Need new batteries in my frothy boy. I was gonna get up and make breakfast, but then I just had massive these breakfast burritos from Costco. And on top of everything, it's Sunday. You know what Sundays are? Family dinner. So hopefully we can knock out a lot of stuff by 4 before heading over to my parents' house. It takes about 25-30 minutes to get to my parents' house from the duplex, which is so funny because my dad is here, and then we're just gonna. And then hopefully this coming week, we can really focus on this unit, because while trying to get upstairs done, the bottom unit where I live has just become chaos. There's a suitcase from the wedding I went to in Houston, in Lubbock, in Texas, 2 weeks ago on the floor. And then there's a second suitcase that I used to go to Detroit last week, or this week, also on the floor. Because I just like came home, opened it, took out what I need, which is like my toothbrush and my makeup and stuff, and then just kept skedaddling because I was worried about upstairs. It's chaos down here. Here's the back door from the kitchen. Just an immediate drop. Okay, here's where we're at. Look how good the wall looks. So this is trash. This needs to go downstairs. It's gonna have to go in the basement, I guess. I don't know. It's this bookcase that I pulled out of the other bedroom. This is a desk that can go downstairs. That bedroom's done. Technically, once everything is out of here, this is done. I need to clean up the kitchen, but that's a box that goes downstairs. Like, that is just stuff to go downstairs. Trash, 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 trash. Those are sheets for the house. I'm gonna hang that mirror and this art. I think I'm gonna put it on this wall. And then this bedroom is done. I do need to get blinds or like some kind of Roman shades for this window because I can't hang curtains because I can't get a curtain rod like in this corner. We go room by room. We can make a lot of progress. You know what's funny, but like not funny? So the deck work that's being done is right below this room. Like, this room is an addition to upstairs. Whoever lived in this house before, owned it before, added this addition. Like, this was just a wall, no door. So the deck got tore down yesterday, and I spent most of the day with my mom in this room. And this is the room that now doesn't have as much support under it. And that's just a little bit of a terrifying thought. You can see my dad right there. Nolly's in the yard. Oh, there she is. Nolly girl. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, I'm spending time in this room that is literally being worked on. That's terrifying. Look at this day list. Lit trill morning. Let's do it. Look how big these anchors are. It's the leg that I am standing on. I'm hanging this anyway, and then we have to get out of here. The Airbnb lady just messaged me and said, "We just left, thank you so much, we had a blast." Okay, maybe I stressed myself out for no reason. I'm gonna wipe down this mirror, and then I think we have to get out of this room. This is the art I bought for this room. It's just white, but I didn't like anything else that had like these colors in it. But now, like, I'm afraid the walls are white. The art is white. The internet bullied me into microfiber cloths, and I actually think I don't like them. Hee hee hee. Okay, here is the bathroom. Sorry, the laundry is so loud. So it's clean and swept, so no one is allowed to use this bathroom. I gave them a starter set of toilet paper. There's my laundry. I gave them towels, washcloths. We've got cleaning products. It feels so weird, like, leaving those shelves empty because I'm so used to like Airbnb and like having things on the shelves, but I have to remember that they need places to put their stuff. So less is more, honestly, at this point. I am sweating. It's okay. One, do I even want to go to the house today? Do I care about the Airbnb lady? Let's see how much I can get done in an hour. Am I a toddler? I just ate lunch and I spilled on myself not once but twice, and also it's for some reason under my armpit. I mean, what the? Oh my gosh. Look what I just found in the fridge drawer. This is a nail. That I did for when I went to the beach with my friends. I knew that set did not stay on very well, but in the fridge, what? Gross. The whole time I was cleaning inside the stove, in the microwave, in the fridge, all I was thinking about is the girl who I hired to deep clean my house. And she didn't even do a good job. And how upset I was. And if she did a good job and we vibed, I was gonna be like, hey, I have 2 other units. I would love for you to deep clean. I would have her come on maybe like a quarterly basis. Like, I would try to support her because I think she was a single mom, I think, or something. And now I'm just so sad. And kind of, well, I'm sad on both parts. I'm sad it didn't work out. And I'm sad that, oh, now I have to do it. She is all clean and done. I thought about putting that white art like right here, but I like the little plant. Everything is clean. Clean, clean, clean. Now's the hard part. All of this has just got to get downstairs. There are only 2 things left. That big guy and this AC unit. I'm gonna try to get the AC unit by myself. That one might be a doozy. I'm strong, but I don't know if I'm that strong. And then I will need another person to move that. That isn't that heavy, actually. I don't know, it might be 50 pounds or so. Like, in my head, I'm like, this weighs as much as my nephew, but it's just so big that I just need another person. Oh my God. We did it. Bedroom 1, complete. I'm gonna go to maybe Home Goods or something, maybe try to find art for this wall. Doing laundry, I stocked them towels. Bathroom all done. Fridge cleaned out. Kitchen all clean, ready to rock. Living room done and clean. This bedroom has been done and clean for a couple days now. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. And then I want to get blinds for the bedroom, and then there's a window in the laundry room, and since you would come out of the bathroom into the laundry room to come out to whatever room you're going to, I want to make sure there are shades on that window too, just in case they like shower at night or something. And then the lock on the door, that's it. It feels so good. So good. Here's the progress on the deck. They've got some of the joists up. Got our concrete in. Looking good. Ollie, come swimming. Come swimming. Come swimming. Hey, come on, come swimming. Come swimming. Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. I'm at a payphone.
Real pretty. Wow.
That's that mini espresso. Oh, it's a major award. It's a major award. Whoa. Look at that.
You need to think
Oh my.
So if they
Why
were
is this so big?
Oh my god.
7 feet long or 8 feet
Just
long,
redo
and
it.
centered, and then they were
Hi, little girl. You can't get up here. You're still wet.
6 by 6.
Mm-hmm. You dry off a little bit. You can't.
Did anybody say anything about mom again?
No, but a lot of people like your comment.
Oh, really?
You see that?
Yeah.
You want it
I want
wood?
lighter wood, yeah.
Wait, go back up.
Could be. They did run
I
us
like
some
that
direct
one.
I don't.
Wait, go back up.
change it and
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm working late to the
Sing the singer.
I look so cute.
You have to rub my finger.
My sense of
They
humor.
did.
And I won't stop calling. I don't think
My
that's right.
honeybee.
Is that it?
Come get this pollen.
Is it? Is that it?
I think so.
That's funny. Do the princess bed.
Sometimes I've seen they used to create a box too.
It's 8:50. I have showered. I have zit stuff on. I'm drinking my magnesium. And I am going to edit a YouTube video and be in bed probably in half an hour. Would be very cool. This weekend took a lot out of me. Plus my mom made baked spaghetti and German chocolate poke cake something for dinner. I'm in a food coma. Thank you for watching. Smell you later.